Hey YouTube, Twig here, bringing you an update to my Naturia deck profile for December 2012. Not much has changed with the deck, but I have been getting a few requests of people wanting to see the most recent version of mine. So I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys, because this is my basic build, and this is a deck I use the most at locals, so we'll go ahead and get started. I run 3 Naturia Bamboo Shoots. He's the main card to the deck. You pretty much want to try and get him out as quick as you can, because once you summon him with the tribute of a Naturia monster, your opponent cannot activate any spell or trap cards as long as he's face up on the field. So it takes a big lockout of their deck. You pretty much took away 2/3 of their card use. I also run 3 Naturia Cherries. Pretty much the swarm. When he's destroyed by an opponent's card effect or by battle, you can special summon 2 more cherries from your deck. So pretty much leads to more swarm to help get the bamboo shoot out. One of my favorite cards of the deck is Naturia Cliff. I run 3 of him. Pretty much with him, when he is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Naturia from your deck in face up attack position. So you can summon another Cliff and then another one and then 1 more Naturia, just for a good stall against your opponent. I run 2 Naturia Cosmo Beats. Him with Bamboo Shoot in the beginning in my hand is amazing. If my opponent summons a monster, sets or normal summons, I can special summon him, and then I can end up having a first turn Bamboo Shoot, and they really don't see him coming. I also run 2 Naturia Butterflies, pretty much for stall. When my opponent's monster declares an attack, I can send the top card of my deck to the graveyard to negate the attack. I can only use it once per turn, but still it leads for great stall and protection, because the main thing you want to do with this deck is protect the Bamboo Shoot. I also run 2 Naturia Pumpkins. When my opponent controls a monster and I normal summon her, I can special summon 1 Naturia from my hand, so she leads to quick synchro summons, especially if I have a cherry or a Cosmo Beat or a butterfly. I can go for a 5, 6, or 7. I also run 2 Fruit Flies. This helps weaken my opponent's monsters. For every Naturia I control, including Fruit Fly, they lose 300 attack and defense. And if any of them hit 0 defense, I can even take control of them for the turn. So I can use their monsters for synchro summons. I also run 1 Marin. Pretty much just 1 right now. I tried 2, but I'm liking 1 more. This is pretty much for deck renewal. When he's summoned, I can send 1 Naturia from my deck to the graveyard, and then I can shuffle 2 Naturias back in to draw a card. So I only like to run 1 though. 2 is kind of a dead draw with me. I also run 1 Naturia Dragonfly. He's great late game, plus I can get him out with Cliff and stall. Pretty much I send my 3 Cliffs to the graveyard and special summon him, and he'll be at 1800 attack when the when the 3 Cliffs are in the graveyard, and he can't be destroyed by battle with monsters with more than 2000 attack. So he's great for stall, and my opponent always tries to get rid of him soon. I also run 1 Morphing Jar just for hand renewal, because with this deck my hand does get small very quickly. And that's it for the monsters. We'll move on to spells. I run 2 Pot of Duality just because I want to search out those Bamboo Shoots as quick as I can. And if I do pull him, I can summon him because it's just a tribute summon. I also run 2 MST, pretty much staple, along with Heavy Storm, Mind Control, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, and Monster Reborn. As for traps, I run 2 Safe Zones. This card with Bamboo Shoot is amazing. It can't be destroyed by your opponent pretty much, and you pretty much have to protect the safe zone, which Bamboo Shoot can do, because what your opponent will most of the time try to do is MST this to end up destroying the Bamboo Shoot, but with Bamboo Shoot's effect they're going to find it a lot harder to do so. I also run 2 Starlight Roads because you want to run heavy back row with this deck to protect the Bamboo Shoot, and the first thing your opponent's going to try and do is clear that back row. Of course, with Heavy Storm being unable to be used because of Bamboo Shoot, they'll use other methods like, let's say, Black Rose and all that, so you want to be sure you have an answer for it. I also run 2 Compulse. I like this card pretty much because when it comes to cards like Zen Mains and all that, it can get over Bamboo Shoot, but I use this with Zen Mains. It doesn't destroy it, it sends it back, and my problem's solved. I also run 1 Mirror Force and 2 Fiendish Chain just for extra protection. And I also run the Solemn Brigade, 2 Warnings and a Judgment. And that's it for the main deck. We'll move on to the extra. I run one Naturia Beast and one Barkion. I also run one Queen of Thorns. She's great in this deck because whenever someone would summon a monster, you have to pay 1,000 life points if it's not a plant type. So it really puts my opponent in a bind while she's face up on the field. It really limits their summoning ability. I also run one Gaia Knight, one Black Rose, one Catastor, one Stardust, one Armory Arm, him on Bamboo Shoot. I have a lot of fun. 3,000 attack Bamboo Shoot, can't go wrong there. One Ancient Fairy Dragon, one Librarian, one Mistworm, one Thought Ruler Archfiend. The main reason I'm running him right now is because I do not have a Scrap Dragon. If I did have a Scrap Dragon, I would swap it out for the Thought Ruler, but for the moment he's just as good. I also run one Utopia, one Photon Papilla Operative, because my opponent likes to stall a lot against this deck until they can get the hand they like, and Papilla Operative really puts them in the corner while I have Bamboo Shoot out on the field in her. And one Maestro. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to continue playing with this a lot. It's one of my favorite decks. And that's it for the video. Please like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.